Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a video for my kitchen slash living room. This is a redo of a previous video I had posted of my Fine Fragrance Mist collection from Bath & Body Works. So since that video, my collection had expanded a bit, so I decided to do a upgraded version of that. This video was originally inspired by Mrs. Cotton Candy's Darling Life here on YouTube. I will link her channel down below. Go check her out. She's a fun lady. So she posted a video of her collection of her Fine Fragrance Mists and some of her perfumes, I would say about a year or so ago. And I decided to do the same. I figured this would be fun to do. Yeah, so before I get started, I'm just going to show you this ceramic pumpkin that you see in front of you. This is actually from Bath & Body Works. I purchased this back in 2013. And this is actually a candle of sweet cinnamon pumpkin. It's unlit. It's brand new. And it still smells really good. Yeah, and I kept the tag as well. It says here, "You're invited to the best party ever. Pumpkin carving party." So yeah, so this is my craft room all year round. So I'm going to set that aside. So my collection is not a large one by no means in comparison to other consumers of Bath & Body Works. I've noticed there's some YouTubers that have fairly large collections. I'm not getting into that. It's very easy to get into that, to have your collection suddenly explode into a large amount. And keep in mind, this is body care, and the body care does have an expiry date. Now, I mainly stick with the Fine Fragrance Mist candles and shower gels, not so much with the body creams, only because the body creams tend to go bad faster. So, with the Fine Fragrance Mist, they're good for, well, on the packages, I will show you guys in a bit, it says 12 months, they're good for a year. However, you can expand their shelf life for a lot longer than that. A body mist can last for quite a few years if you keep them in a cool place in your home. And yeah, I have some quite older mists in my collection that I've had for quite a few years. So some of you may recognize these and some of you may not. I would say back in the fall 2022, that's when I started buying a little bit more body care. And I go through periods with Bath & Body Works. Sometimes I will go through a period where I will go not buying anything from Bath & Body Works, like hardly anything. And then I will suddenly purchased quite a few items from Bath & Body Works, and that's what happened in 2022. Overall, in 2022 for Bath & Body Works, they did a really good job. So, I mean, they obviously lured me into their stores, and I'm more of a seasonal consumer. I will walk into Bath & Body Works more often in the late summer, fall season, and then Christmas, winter season. I would say after January, I will rarely walk into Bath & Body Works unless they have a fragrance that I think I would enjoy, like a more, like for Valentine's Day, they usually launch a line where it's more on a bake shop type of theme. So if it's something that appeals to me in that sense, I will walk in there and I will purchase a couple things. Now, I'm not somebody who will buy everything within a collection. And yeah, certain fragrances work best on some people and some do not. It's all about body chemistry. So yeah, I'm not gonna buy just for the sake of buying. So everything that I have in my collection I love and I do use. So I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna show you guys my oldest fragrance in my collection. This is Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. It's one of my older ones. I have no clue when I had purchased this. This was probably purchased in the early 2000s, I'm pretty sure. Again, this is Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. I have used this recently and it still smells pretty good. And yeah, I probably won't get rid of the bottle. I just like the packaging. And with the older fragrance mist, there's no scent notes in the back or no descriptions at all, if you notice. So yeah, so that's the first one. And in this, the older ones have like colored caps, as you can see. So that's Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. Next is a Halloween one. This was a Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin as well, or along the lines of that. This is Perfect Pumpkin. Yeah, I bought that during Halloween season that year. Again, I don't remember what year this was released. Again, there's no scent notes. I mainly bought it for the package. I'm a sucker when it comes to packaging. So yeah, I've used this quite recently as well, and it still smells pretty good. I barely used it actually. So yeah, I used to work, or most of my adult life, I worked in offices. And working in an office, we were often discouraged in wearing heavy perfumes and heavy deodorants due to people having allergies. So I don't know, I kindly did not buy a lot of products from Bath and Body Works for that reason. So I kind of stayed away from that. I would occasionally wear something when I was going out after work, but otherwise I wouldn't really purchase a lot of perfumes and whatnot from Bath and Body Works and anywhere else. But yeah, so this one's called Perfect Pumpkin. So yeah, now that I'm working from home, I don't have that pressure, so I can purchase some fragrances that I like to wear. So, and yeah, even though I work from home, I still wear perfumes, and I still wear fragrances from Bath and Body Works. So yeah, so this one's called a Perfect Pumpkin. Next, this is again a fall one. Again, I don't remember the year that I purchased this. This one's called Crisp Orchard Leaves. And here's the back. I think you can tell when a fragrance mist was made. I was watching on YouTube something to do with the barcode, but I'm not sure. Anyways, this was called Crisp Orchard Leaves. Again, a fall fragrance with a green cap. I used this not that long ago actually, and it still smells pretty good. And what I noticed with Bath and Body Works, between Canada and the US, their body care here in Canada will not have the price tags, will not have any pricings on their body care products, whereas in the US they do. I don't know, maybe our scanning systems are different. I don't work in retail, so I don't know how that works. But yeah, I noticed by watching some YouTubers, when they were showing their hauls and everything from Bath and Body Works, I noticed a lot of their products had price tags on them. And but yeah, in Canada, there's no price tags on their products. And yeah, so that's Crisp Orchard Leaves. Next is this one's a classic. I actually bought this during a semi-annual sale, the 1 year. So this one's called Country Apple. I absolutely love this one, and I gravitate towards apple scents more than anything else, I feel. So this one's really well loved, as you can see. I wish they would bring this back. This is a classic, as I mentioned. Yeah, so that's Country Apple. Next, this one I had purchased last fall. This one is called Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. This guy is really strong. It mainly smells like maple pancakes with like loads of maple syrup. So yeah, it's a very gourmand scent. And this is a newer one, so there are scent notes, as you can see, and there's a label on the back. It says here, notes maple syrup, golden waffles, pumpkin spice brown sugar. So I've had this in the shower gel, which I used up in the fall. I absolutely love this scent. The mist is, as I mentioned, is quite strong, so I use it sparingly. But otherwise, yeah, I just absolutely love it. I've had this in a candle form. I've had this, yeah, you name it. But yeah, I had to get the mist to have in my collection. I love it. So yes, that's Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. Let's see. Next is Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. I've showed this guy in a previous video. This is in the faceted. This is an upgraded version I have of Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. So I'm not going to really get into that. Let's see. Oops. This is another fall scent. This was released during the fall season last year in 2022. This one's called Fall in Bloom. This one did not do very well. And I think a lot of people took notice of it later on during their body care day sale. Just before, I think the second week of December, they have a body care sale. And yeah, these were flying off the shelves at my store at the time. So this one's the notes are juicy plum, wild blooms, velvet moss. So this is more on the perfumey side, I would say. And a lot of people are saying this is a duplicate of another perfume from I think the perfume is called Burberry Her. Yeah, I don't get the velvet moss in this one. I just get the juicy plum in this. It's almost on the floral side, but not as strong. It's a beautiful scent. It's very feminine, and I'm happy to have this in my collection. And apparently this is going to be discontinued. So if you see this and if you want to give it a try, pick it up. So that's Fall in Bloom. Next, this was a gift for Christmas the 1 year, and this is more of a perfumey type of scent. And apparently this scent did really well, so they decided to keep this on to their permanent lineup. This one is called Into the Night. This one is very, as I mentioned, very perfumey. It is quite strong, but I do like it. It's very feminine. And yeah, so there's no fragrance notes, by the way, on the back. I got this the first year it was released. So, and I do wear it every so often. So yeah, I do love it. I've had this in a pocket bag. I do have this in a candle form as well. I used to have the hand cream, and I ended up throwing that out because it started going bad. The cream started separating, so I had to throw that out. So, but I still have the mist. So, and you can still find this. As I mentioned, it's part of their permanent collection. So that's Into the Night. Next, Sweet Whiskey. I talked about this in another video, so I'm not going to really get into that. Let's see. Of course, this one I recently purchased, Brown Sugar and Fig. This is part of their 90s collection. Next, this one I had purchased for my husband for Christmas, and I decided to get one for myself. Vanilla Mocha Martini. This one is a repackage. They actually renamed it. I think it was called Vanilla Mocha Cream. And so they changed it to Vanilla Mocha Martini. Again, this is the faceted version. Yeah, so, and this has got like a coffee type of scent. And it's great for layering. So that's Vanilla Mocha Martini. And I love that one. And next, this one, speaking of coffee, this one I bought in the fall of last year, Midnight Amber Glow. Again, there's this one, the notes are smooth amber, caramel latte, and vanilla bourbon. So this is very caramel smelling, and yeah, it's almost like a tonka bean type of scent, and I love coffee scents, so yeah, this one was really good. I'm happy to have that. Next, I bought this during their semi-annual sale, Strawberry Snowflakes. It's part of their winter collection. And again, this is in the faceted. This is a lighter side of Strawberry Pound Cake, which I don't like. I find Strawberry Pound Cake to be quite artificial smelling, so I'm not a big fan of it. But this is very light. It's a lighter side, and this is more creamy. I wanted a strawberry scent in my collection, so, and I'm really impressed with this one. It smells really good. Next, this one I bought during their semi-annual sale the year before, 2021. I bought this towards the end of the season. This one's called Fireside Flurries. They had this again this year, but I passed on it because I already had it in my collection. This one is Toasted Marshmallow, Pink Lavender, Cashmere Woods. This scent is very relaxing. This almost, to me, it's almost on the same scent notes as there's another scent called Marshmallow Fireside. That's what it kind of reminds me of. And yeah, I just absolutely love this one. So next, I purchased this classic. This is from 2019, I believe, this packaging. Winter Candy Apple. I've had Winter Candy Apple in all sorts of form. I've had it in a candle, pocket back, you name it. So yeah, I still wear this every so often, and I only bought this because of the packaging at the time. I really love the packaging. So, so since I think this is, as I mentioned, from 2019, so it's getting on, and it still smells good. But I think next year or this year, Christmas comes rolling around, I think I'm gonna get another one. So, but I will still keep this in my collection. And next, the same year, this is Frosted Coconut Snowball. Again, I love the packaging with the snowmen and the snowflakes. I wear this in the summer, actually. It's has a little bit of a coconutty scent, obviously with the name Frosted Coconut Snowball. And again, this is getting on, so I think next year if they release this again, I'll probably end up picking up another one, but I will still keep this in my collection. It still smells really good. Next, this is called Winterberry Wonder. This I had purchased last year during a body care day. This is part of their snowy collection. This is an older scent, actually. So the older scents from Bath & Body Works have more fragrance notes. The notes on this one is Ruby Forest, Winterberry, Sparkling Cranberry, Crystal Vanilla. So I love the cranberry scent in this one. And this is my first time purchasing it, so I absolutely love it. And next, along with Winter Candy Apple, this is Vanilla Bean Noel. This is part of their Christmas traditions. Now, as I mentioned in previous videos, Vanilla Bean Noel has a love-hate relationship with a lot of Bath & Body Works consumers. So the last few years, Vanilla Bean Noel has been very light on the scent. A lot of people were calling it Vanilla Bean No Smell. I'm finding this time around Vanilla Bean is stronger. It's definitely the lighter ones of the traditions. However, they are going towards the right direction with Vanilla Bean Noel. I love the scent. To me, it smells like sugar cookies. I find it really relaxing. I have this in the shower gel, or right now in my shower, and I do have a spare. Yeah, I just find it really relaxing. I actually was wearing this today, and the spray, as I mentioned, the mist is quite stronger this time around. When I wear it, I can still smell it hours later on my skin. So I absolutely love it, and I probably will purchase it again next year. Or actually not next year. I keep forgetting it's 2023. So this year. So I'm not used to saying 2023. So yeah, so that's Vanilla Bean Noel. Love that. And in this container, I have other fragrance mists, mainly of my minis. But back to fall, I purchased this fragrance mist. It's called Wicked Vanilla Woods, again part of their Halloween line. This is a unisex scent. My husband actually picked one up for himself as well. The scent notes for this is magical vanilla, glowing amber wood, enchanted pink pepper. So yeah, this is I think the second year that they released Wicked Vanilla Woods last year. And I loved it so much that I picked up two. I'm kind of regretting picking up two right now because I'm not somebody who would buy multiples of certain fragrances. Unless it's something like winter candy apple, which I've had for quite some time, then yes, I would consider that. But yeah, I mean, it takes me a while to go through one bottle of fragrance mists. So I'll still hold on to it because you never know. They might discontinue it. But yeah, I love the packaging. I love the bats on this one. So, and I do wear this quite often. I have this in the body cream, which I'm trying to work through. Next, this is another apple scent. This one is champagne apple and honey. This is a different bottle style. So this bottle is quite old. So I've had this for a few years. They used to sell their fragrance mists in this shape of bottle. And as you can tell, it's well loved. It still smells pretty good. And I still wear it. So I think come fall, if I see this again, I will purchase it just to upgrade. I did see it again during the semi-annual sale, but I passed up on it. If I see it in the fall, I'll pick it up because I do love this scent. So that's champagne, apple, and honey. And in the fall season, they released some diamond shimmer mists. So the first one is pumpkin carving, vampire blood, and ghoul friend. This is the first time I've seen vampire blood in body care in a long time. I used to have a lip gloss in vampire blood, but since then I had used it up and had to throw away the packaging. But they had these during their semi-annual sale as well. I saw these at my store and they were sold out really quickly. I bought these in the beginning of the fall season. So I think they had at the time they had like a deal where it was like buy two get two free. So I ended up getting 2 of them along with another fragrance mist in a mini at the time, and then I went back and I purchased the last one. So yes, as you can see, it's the liquid's got some shimmer to it. So when you put this on, it just leaves a little bit of a sparkle on your skin. So those are fun. And again, I love the packaging. And here's another Vanilla Bean Noel, but this is a Diamond Shimmer Mist version. Again, like the Halloween ones. Same effect. So I love that. I love Vanilla Bean Noel. I just love. So, and I'm glad that it's stronger. So next, this is an old marshmallow pumpkin latte. And I actually wore this the other day and it still smells pretty good actually. So their minis used to be sold in this form many years ago. So, and now they graduated to ones that look like this. Last year I picked up an upgraded version of marshmallow pumpkin latte. And I actually prefer the scent in the older packaging for some reason. Actually, to me, the formula in the older packaging smells better than the newer. I don't know why, but it just does. I find it a little bit stronger. So again, this is more on like a coffee type of scent. Don't think there's any notes on this, but yeah, it's more on the coffee side of things. So that's marshmallow pumpkin latte. Next, this is an old version of warm vanilla sugar. This is a classic. Next, this is again Sweet Whiskey in a mini. Next, oh, I was really excited when I found out they were going to release this in a body care. This is Pumpkin Apple. This is one of my favorite scents from Bath & Body Works. I'm hoping they will release this in a larger bottle come the fall. Yeah, it's a great scent. Yeah, I really love it. So, and I love pumpkin scents. So yeah, I've had this in different forms. I've had this in a candle, pocket pack, you name it. And I love the minis. Like if you guys don't want to commit to a larger bottle, these are great. You can try them out in a smaller version, and if you like the scent, you can graduate to a larger bottle if available. So, but unfortunately, Pumpkin Apple only came in a mini last year. So, yeah, hopefully that will come back in the body care. Next, another Midnight Amber Glow. I bought this in the mini to try out before I purchased the larger bottle. And last but not least is Gingham. It's their signature scent. This one's a very fresh scent. And the rest what I have is just hand sanitizer, antibacterial. So I have Coconut Snowball. I have a Champagne Apple and Honey in a antibacterial hand spray. I have a Ghoul Friend Vampire Blood. I have another Vampire Blood. And this is another Vampire Blood as well. I have this in a hand sanitizer holder. This really awesome bat. So, and speaking of antibacterial products, this winter I've been using some of my pocket backs, and I have a Ziploc bag full of pocket backs, and anyone who's done a swap with me, once in a while I will send someone a pocket back, or include a pocket back from Bath & Body Works. So I've been using, during the Christmas season, and even now I'm using it, Vanilla Bean Noel. This is an older version, and a Winter Candy Apple. So yeah, that is my collection. Again, it's not a large one, but I love every single scent that I have in my collection. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and make a comment down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye now.